Hi, Jayson Sidhu here, North Delta's real estate expert, and today I'm excited to bring you a market update for April 2018. As always, we're going to cover the market in 5 key areas. Let's jump right into it. Number 1, sales. In the month of April, we saw 36 homes that were sold here in North Delta. Now this is down from March when it was 42 and down from February when it was 39. Now this number frankly is surprising. Normally in a spring market, we see upward movement in sales activity. March, April, May, and even into June, we see this number tend to see this number climb. So to see this drop down to 36 as we kind of get rolling into the spring market, frankly is surprising. To put it into some perspective, this time last year in April, we saw 71 homes that were sold in North Delta. So the sales activity is nearly 50% less what it was this time last year. Number 2, new listings. In the month of April, we saw 100 new homes come onto the marketplace, up from 97 in March and 55 in February. Now, this number, 100 new listings, is actually fairly normal for what we would expect to see this time of the year and given a month of April in any spring market. To give you some context, last year we saw 93 homes come onto the marketplace. So the inventory is actually up 7% over this time last year. So very normal. Number 3, active listings. At the end of April, we saw 160 homes that were on the marketplace. Now this is up from 119 in March and up from the 95 in February. So obviously, the sales activity has not followed suit. Inventory is climbing and we're seeing, obviously a gap there. And so again, some context, this time last year, there were 119 total homes on the marketplace. So our overall inventory has grown by 30%. We've got inventory that's grown by 30%, and we've got sales activity that's about half of what it was this time last year. So it's a tale of two markets from where we are today to where we were this time last year. Number 4, the sales to active listings ratio. How is our market performing expressed as a percentage of homes sold? Well, remember, inventory is growing, sales activity is actually going downward, so there's only one thing that's going to do to the number and push it down. In April it was 23%, down from 35 in March and down from February when it was 41%. One thing to keep in mind, anything above 20% is considered a seller's market. So by way of the numbers, we are still in a seller's market. 15 to 20% is considered normal. We're so used to a marketplace where it's 50, 60, 70% sales to active listings ratio. That's not normal. It was never sustainable. So to see the market kind of cooling off and normalizing is fairly normal, and it'll be interesting to see what happens come May, June, July. What is the marketplace going to look like? And obviously I'm going to share that with you. And finally, number 5, the benchmark price. What's happening with the value of our homes? Well, in April it was $944,800, actually down from the $952,200 in the month of March and remaining level with February. So this is a little bit of a surprise to see our benchmark price actually trending downward as we go from a March to an April. In a normal historical spring market, we would actually see values kind of trending upward as we go March, April, May, and June. This year we've actually seen that number drop. If you follow my Friday morning coffee blog and you were watching the price reductions, we've seen the amount of homeowners adjusting their value week over week. The evidence was there that this number was going to trend downward. What's going to happen as we go, May, June, July? Obviously, I'm going to bring it to you as soon as the information is available. Now, if you're a seller, really as you get onto the marketplace this spring, I think expectations have to be tempered. It's not 2017 and it's definitely not 2016. We are now entering a shifting marketplace, and again, tighter mortgage rules, rising interest rates, those factors have made their mark on the marketplace. And so as you get your home on the marketplace, depending on what your goals are, you have to be really realistic about what the market is doing and how pricing is behaving. And so if you're really serious about selling, that's something that you want to take into consideration as well. So a lot of information to take in. I know this was a long one today. If you've got any questions about the market, if you've got any questions about your home, feel free to reach out to me. As always, I'm happy to help, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks again.